What's going on YouTube? It's my first time making a video. I'm talking to a camera, so it's kind of awkward. But I figured I'd start making mod videos. Um, I am in my truck right now. This is like the best I can do. But I notice a lot of people on YouTube don't have stretched septums. I mean, not large stretched septums. Um, I mean, it's pretty common to go up to like ½ inch. I'm at a 5/8. I figured I'd talk about each mod I have, um, video by video, instead of talking about everything at once and making a huge video. Um, my septum's at a 5/8. It took me, it's been about 2 years. Yeah, 2 years and a month. Let's take it out. That's what I wear. It's hard to see. It's made by Glassware Studios. It's just a tunnel, nothing special. I don't have any specific like dimensions that I wear. Um, I was kind of talk about my journey, I guess, going through it. I got it pierced at a 14 gauge right when I turned 18. I'm 20 now. Um, I was kind of dumb. Like, I didn't really research anything about it. Um, I mean, at first, I waited for it to heal. Obviously, I didn't rush it that bad. Um, from the beginning, going from 14 gauge to say about a 2 gauge. I use pinchers, which I don't really recommend because the area that stretches from the beginning to the actual size that you're going to is very, very extreme. It's not gradual like a taper would be. So I wouldn't recommend that, but that's what I used to get away with it. After that, like I said, I didn't really do any too much research at the time. Stupid me. I used tapers. I used tapers to go from 2 gauge up to 7/16. I didn't use proper tapers. I used stupid acrylic tapers. Don't do that. I recommend surgical stainless steel. A real good taper is about 4 inches. I wouldn't go buy one from Hot Topic. That's what I used. Don't do it. Um, they're just they're not they're shitty quality. Is what they are. And it just the stretching, the area that actually stretches wherever you're going to stretch, it's just so short. It's not gradual at all. It's just going from nothing to the size that you want to go to like instantly. So I'll recommend that. I don't recommend that at all. Another thing I don't recommend is silicone, which I also used after I stopped using tapers. Um, After I realized that I fucked up, I took it out and began taping. Um, I use bondage tape. If you know what bondage tape is, look it up. You get it at any sex shop. I got mine from Spencer's. Um, I prefer it over Teflon. Teflon tape really, it sticks to my septum. Like, I don't like it, even with oils. Um, it just dries it out too much. PTFE tape, same thing. Um, I don't recommend that, but personal preference. It's really what it is. As far as oils go, um, I really recommend oiling your septum um, every so often, especially if you use tapers to a certain size. I wouldn't use tapers past, like, I don't know, a 6 gauge. I'd say start taping as soon as possible because taping is just so more gradual. It's a lot softer on your septum. As far as oils, I use jojoba oil. Emo oil I use occasionally. It's a special treat for me because I don't have a whole lot, so I just use what I got. Um, I have holy butter, but I don't use it for my septum. I never tried it. I think it smells too much to even put in there. I wouldn't touch it. Vitamin E oil is another oil a lot of people use because it's cheap and easy to get. You can get it at GNC, a lot of health food stores. I've never used it before, so I can't tell you what to tell you about that. Um, it's just different oils to use. You don't have to oil it daily. It's pretty low maintenance. It's not a whole lot going on. I love my septum. It's hidden. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It's not really hidden anymore. I mean, it sticks out pretty good. I used to love wearing rings in it. I'm not a big fan of rings anymore. I like to get a shorter wearable area tunnel and start wearing rings again. But until then, I do what I do. I use silicone. I'll put silicone there after it's healed, obviously. I'll put a silicone tunnel in there and wear a ring if I really want to. Um, Other than that, I don't know what else to talk about. Other than that, there's denting. If you're at a larger size, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're just starting, denting is where the cartilage inside your septum starts to dent. It starts to actually eat away at it because you gotta imagine you're putting something in your nose that doesn't belong there. So it's gonna start to push and make room once you start getting bigger sizes. Depends on where you're pierced at. You know, it depends on your anatomy pretty much. Um, I think I started denting at like a 2. I started to feel it. It wasn't that bad, and then you know, the bigger you get, obviously, the more area it's going to be denting, and the more it sucks. Um, denting just shit happens, you know. Um, an easy way to kind of get around it, I guess, is to stretch up and then downsize, stretch up and downsize. You know, I kind of like I just toughed it out, and you know, after you're done denting, it's you don't it doesn't bug you anymore. You know, you just feel pressure on your nose, like sort of right around this area is tender. If you know, after like a week or so, you don't really notice it, but if you bump it, you're gonna feel it. So yeah, so basically, I guess to sum up the video, if you're starting to get into stretching, you just got your septum pierced, you want to start stretching, you know, I'd wait good, I don't know, wait until it's healed. Obviously, I'd wait at least 3 or 4 months, and in between stretches, I go at least a month and a half, 2 months, you know. But if it doesn't feel right, just take it back out, go back to the size you were. You know, it's not a race. Um, yeah, use tapers. You know, like I said, get some nice tapers. Don't get the little shitty Hot Topic ones. Don't get acrylic. Get stainless steel. Titanium's not necessary, but you know, you might have allergic reaction. That's something to think about. Stainless steel tapers, 4 inches. You know, good size. Um, make sure you have good jewelry to go with it. Um, I mean, if you want a ring, you can wear a ring, but once you get to a certain size, I can't wear a ring at 5/8. I can't. There's what the fuck? I'm not gonna wear a 5" ring if they even exist. I don't even know. But once you start getting larger sizes, I get at least a single flared because a double flared is gonna be a pain in the ass to put in. They sell micro flared ones, like they're made of glass and they have very small flares on it, but you can't use that in a fresh stretch. You gotta at least hold off and wait till you know it's healed before that. So I might as well just get a no flared or single flared. I use no flared because once you start getting larger sizes, like I think I quit using single flared at 0 because what happens is the flare starts to dig into the side of your nostril and becomes very steel, stainless steel at that size. And then I switched to glass, no flared, and the difference is night and day. You know, it's great because you can heal with it, and you just wear it everyday jewelry. You know, it feels fine. So, you know, that's what I've used. I've used nothing else but that in my septum since I started to actually research. You know, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're probably researching, which is good. You know, it's a good start. I didn't do any research, which I should have, but, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. So, yeah, basically sum it up, get tapers. You know, I start taping as soon as possible. Like I said, 6 gauge. Although it is kind of hard to tape a 6 gauge plug, I've done it. Start taping as soon as you can. No flare jewelry. Um, make sure you lube up everything you try to put in your septum. Oils, you know, you want, like I mentioned before, there's vitamin E oil. Some people use cocoa butter, emu oil, jojoba oil. Um, just basically anything that's not a lotion product and anything that's not doesn't have any scented shit in it. You know, that's not good for a stretch because it's just not good. The stuff they put in there to make a scent is not meant for an open wound. Which and you know just take it slow. Like I said, it's not a race. Um, you can't get a blowout in your septum. It does suck. Um, I kind of have. I don't want to say I kind of have a blowout, but there's a little spot along the side that's it's not perfect. But you know, like I said, I was impatient and used tapers like a jackass. But learn from your mistakes. I don't do that again. I don't think I'm going to stretch anymore, so I really don't. It doesn't you know? Not to worry about that too much because I don't think I could fit anything bigger in my nose. Yeah, I'll do more videos about, stretch lobes, got my labret. My tragus is stretched. I'll talk about that in other videos. I got a couple tattoos. I guess I'll talk about, piercings I've retired, stuff I plan on getting, implants, stuff like that, and just see how this goes. So, y'all have a good one. Peace.